All right, look at our beautiful Luann and tell me that is not the face that you are striving for in 2025. And we have our good friend Laura Geller bringing some of her most popular award-winning products together at a today's special value price. It is the Laura Geller Hydrate and Glow 4-piece collection, and we're offering auto delivery so you can lock into a shipment now and get one in about 90 days when you use Laura Geller's Baked Balance and Glow foundation, her blush highlighter, and her new lip oils. Your face is going to look its absolute best, and the key here is hydration. You don't often hear that when it comes to foundations. But we, of course, look to Laura Geller to always innovate. She is the innovator of aging skincare and has been one of the first to bring to us the baked, luxurious collection of Balance and Brighten in lots of different configurations. This is an award-winning collection, and of course, we've got you here
I'm so
all
happy
day.
to be with
Happy
you, my
New
friends.
Year.
I don't get enough of you.
You look so good.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely
Thank
fabulous.
You.
Your face is glowing,
Thank you.
and of course, a lot of it is due to what is in this today's special value. So just to go through the pieces, you are getting the piece that is my desert island item, and that is the Spackle Primer. Laura Geller was the innovator of primers, and how many years ago was that?
Oh my gosh,
Right.
over 2 decades ago.
Right. So this is the must-have to start it all. We'll talk about how you can perfect your skin with the primer. You are also an innovator of baked foundation. So this illuminated swirl of colors is what gives you a gorgeous, beautiful finish, which is buildable within your shade, and we'll talk about what the shade choices are in just a moment. And you also did a split compact of your always popular customer choice award winner blush and highlighter in this. Now this whole today's special value kit, which also includes the new lip oil, would typically cost you $153. The split case of the blush and highlighter by itself sells for $43. So for $6 more, you're getting a full-size foundation, a primer, and the brand new lip oil, as well as an amazing bag that Laura developed and designed herself at a price of $49.98. So this is the time to get it, to lock into that price. 19,000 orders already placed today. All you have to do is find your shade. So I'm going to ask you if you could to do that for us.
I'd love to. And here's where I want to tell everybody, please don't labor, because we don't have a million shades for a reason. Each one has 6. It doesn't matter if you thought you were cool or warm, you don't have to think about that. Porcelain is alabaster skin, you know who you are. Fair, you have a little bit more warmth, but you burn like a porcelain. Light is wedged in between fair and medium because you're a light medium. Medium is what I wear. It's the first color I ever launched when I launched Baked Balance and Brighten. And I have to tell you, we had it for years before we launched other colors. Golden medium I go to in the summer, or if I feel like I want to warm up my skin, I'll use golden medium. Tan is for light tan, deep is for rich tan, and toffee is for Jane Brown.
That's right. And you know, when you look at this, every one of these has a marbled collection of colors, which when you swirl is what makes these colors adjust to the colors of your skin. So that is the toffee that I'm using. And again, as you swirl this on, it gives you a beautiful, juicy, hydrated look that's natural. Hydration is so important, and especially in our age of possibility. Laura and I are both part of the Q50 ambassadors. We appreciate the hydration that your products bring to us, and also how easy and quick it is to apply makeup in a New York minute, right,
Thank you
Laura?
for saying that. Yeah, and it all starts first with priming your skin. And when I invented priming, I invented it for a reason, not just because it was a category that was unknown, but the difference is that when you put a primer on, the right primer, and this is our #1 selling primer, by the way, and we've got 9 different ones, Not only does it mimic the look of perfected skin, we call it spackle for a reason. Spackle for a reason because you wouldn't paint a wall that has holes in it without first putting spackle on. That's what this does. It already gives you a more perfected before you begin your foundation, and you could be using creams or liquids or powders or the baked, hopefully. So this is our number one. This is where it starts, and then the Baked Balance and Glow is if it's staggering to realize how this is made. 6 different color corrective pigments. Our skin is not made up of one color, so you get the highs and lows on your face. It knows how to do it. I always say it's like auto adjust. But there's 5% pearl in the Balance and Glow. So Balance and Brighten is our number one selling foundation. This is the sister. It's been here for years. I will tell you, you have to meet your skin where it's at. If you're dehydrated, if you're dry, if your skin looks lackluster, you put this on and you look like you've drank a liter of water. You'll never see pearl. You'll just see a glow like you see on Jane's face.
Look at Suzanne. Again, she's going to show us the first step, which is your clean, bare skin, where you put the spackle, which is really a treat for your face. I typically do my eyes first, Laura.
That's what I do.
I do a little wipe to make sure there's no residue from eyeshadow that's fallen on my cheeks. And then I go right in with my spackle all over my face. It's that step that, again, gets your palette ready, gets your face or canvas ready for what other color cosmetics you're going to put on top. And it's a cooling sensation that feels good. It fills in the pores and the lines and texture on the skin, and now you are ready to accept your foundation.
That's right. By the way, it's gluten-free, it's vegan, it's mineral oil-free, it's paraben-free, and it's for oily to dehydrated skins. I will tell you, if you're not priming, you're missing something that takes seconds to do, but makes your makeup wear so many hours longer.
Yeah. Could you show us the colors shades one more time?
Sure,
Okay,
let's do that. Oh, that's a great idea, actually. I want you to know where you're at.
Right.
And here's where, look at the models and identify where you think you fit in. Porcelain is that Nicole Kidman complexion. Fair, you have a little bit more warmth, but you burn like a porcelain. Light is a true light medium, like fair's too light, medium's too dark, you're a light. Medium is a true medium, it's what I wear. But I also go to golden medium when I want more warmth. So golden medium has more warmth. Tan's a true light tan. Deep is a true rich tan. And toffee is a rich cocoa with honey undertones.
And that's the one I'm using. And now you're going to see Suzanne, who applied half of her face with the foundation. And what shade are you, Suzanne? In the light, okay.
And the beauty of Balance and Glow, girlfriends, boyfriends, men wear this. It's imperceptible. You are not putting powder. You're putting on something that goes on with the ease of what you love about a powder, that it's quick, but you're getting natural coverage, and it doesn't have makeup breakdown. Look at that before and after from one side to the other.
Right.
And you can do this even if you didn't have a mirror. I call this the lazy girl guide to makeup, right, Suzanne? Because you can do this whether you use our kabuki brush, which is available on Q.com. I will tell you, Jane, sometimes I'll use a sponge, those disposable sponges, or even a puff, and when you use those, you'll get more lay down of product because it adheres more. So if you need more coverage, FYI, use a sponge, use a puff, and there you go.
And look at the before and after. Again, like all of us, there are areas of your face that have hyperpigmentation, there's blemishes, there's scars, there's spots.
Well earned.
This is a buildable foundation that is imperceptible once you put it on. It's also goof-proofable. I'm just making up that word.
That's a good one.
You can't mess this up.
You can't.
You really can't.
No, you can't. And I have to tell you something I haven't been saying. Shift workers who work in hospitals, 12-hour shifts, people who live in warm climates, women who are going through menopause, pre or post. I mean, and look at this.
Look at Luann's hand.
Hello.
Wow. And you want to ask the question, does it give you coverage? Not for anything, but like all of us, there are hyperpigmentation, there's veins in our skin. You can cover just about all of it with this foundation. Look at that.
And by the way, you should use it on your hands if you're self-conscious.
Sure.
If your hands bother you. If that's something that, maybe it's your décolletage. It doesn't matter. You can wear this and it won't transfer.
And what shade are you in, Luann?
Medium.
In the medium. Okay, so just so you know, okay?
So I developed Balance and Glow for a reason. And Autumn will show you too. I developed it because I started realizing I looked very dry and my skin started showing all my lines and wrinkles, and I wanted to create something that gave a blurring effect. Now she's tightening her kabuki brush. When you make those hairs stiffer and more dense, you'll get more coverage. You can bring it under your eyes. Remember, this is Balance and Glow. 5% pearl, our artisans in Italy added. You will never see that pearl, but it will look like a glow. If you're watching me right now, I promise you, my friends, that if you feel like you need to restore that glow that you once had and it's now gone, maybe it's just because it's winter here on the East Coast. Maybe it's just that you got drier as you got older, which is what happened to me. This will give you that look.
And Autumn, what are you wearing? The golden medium. Okay, we'll go through the shade charts one more time. Angela just joined the party. And Angela, what shade are you in? In the deep, okay. And look at her, wait till you see her before and after. Look at her skin, it just looks flawless.
It's flawless.
This is not a powder foundation.
No.
This is a liquid that is baked into what looks like a powder.
That's right.
But when you put it on, your skin is like, oh my goodness, thank you very much. Look at the coverage that she gets, the dark circles, the kind of marionette darkness that happens with shadows on our face. It's all smooth and flawless. It's amazing the difference in your skin.
It's actually the Laura Geller aesthetic now, and it's so many people have tried and come back to it and said, I realize why I love it. It's like athleisure makeup. Like you put it on and you can go play pickleball.
Right.
You put it on, you can go play tennis. You could do hot yoga. Now, that's the highlight Leah's showing you. This is called French Kiss. If you know, you know. We have a highlight that's in the order delivery called French Vanilla. This is its sister. It has a little more of a pink cast to it, so it's not as ashy. And I will tell you, it has a low glow, no shimmer, no glitter. And that color blush, whether you are porcelain all the way through toffee, the richest color, you will have the most gorgeous shade of pink on your cheeks.
Love it. All right, so here are your shades one more time. This is the hardest part. Once you figure out where you are, find someone that looks like you, then you're good to go. So starting with porcelain.
Porcelain, alabaster. Think Nicole Kidman is the best example I can give you. Fair, a little bit more warmth than that porcelain. Light, right in between fair and medium. A light medium is what I call it. Medium is myself, and it's what I launched here 2 decades ago in that color before we even started introducing other colors. It really works on many skin tones. Golden medium if you have a little more warmth. And all of these, if you want more warmth, go to a deeper color. Maybe get that in your order delivery. Tan is light tan. Deep is a rich tan, and toffee is our Jane Brown. It's a rich cocoa with honey undertones.
So the Balance and Glow foundation, once you find that, the other pieces to this are all going to be the same. The Balance and Glow, a 15-time, it's
Blush
the
and
blush
Brighten.
and highlighter, a 15-time
And thank you.
Customer Choice Award-winning product that we have sold over 2.4 million of since it was made available. That's what we're going to focus on next.
Okay, so the blush, just so you know, if you don't know about the bake technology, because it's a cream and it's pressed on a terracotta tile, even though it looks like you're only getting half, I'm going to show you the actual factory footage that we have from our factory, because we are the only ones in the whole wide world that can do, this is a blush being made. It's 6 different pigments, not just in the blush, in the Balance and Glow too. We mix it with antioxidants. That's all that's in here. It's paraben-free, it's oil-free, gluten-free, it's vegan. It's baked for 24 hours on terracotta to sustain hydration. That's what terracotta does. Then hand polished with a muslin cloth, 1 by 1. If I tell you that it takes 7 months, trust me, QVC, our buyers will be like, can you just shave down the time? I'm like, we can't. They're handmade.
Because it takes that long.
It takes that long.
And even harder when you're putting 2 different
always harder. They're
things
fragile
together.
and
Yeah,
they
right.
can break.
Right.
And so when we get what we get after they're put into these compacts, that color has a little bronze in it. It has raspberry. It even has a little peach. So it will work whether you're wearing yellows, oranges, or pinks and fuchsias. If you're looking for that perfect pop of pink that is what makes you look youthful. I did a TV show yesterday. I taped a segment, and the famous host, who I can't say because it's not coming out till May, said to me, everybody's asking what's the one piece of advice and the one product women should have and never be without is pink blush or rose blush or berry blush. That's all in there because it's what makes you look youthful.
Right.
And many women avoid blush, Jane, because they're afraid of the color, like will it look okay?
And how do I use